Let's see. Hi, everyone. I'm just getting this set up. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just going to talk a little bit until everyone gets on here. Does anyone know how to change so that I can mirror my view? Okay. Well, welcome everyone. I am going to, if you're here, in order for me to know if you're here, please say hi and maybe your name would be great. Okay. So let's see. Hi, Courtney. All right, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about how this is going to work. And so I'm going to just share a little bit about light language each time. And so if you have questions, I would love for you, whether it's I've gotten questions like just in some of my uploads that I've done. Hi, Abby. That I've done. And so those I can answer in more depth here. And then if you have any questions, you can type it in. I'll answer a few of the questions. The ones I don't get to, I'll answer the next week. And so I'll be doing this every Thursday at 10 Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern. And so this way, so I'll be answering questions, and then I'm going to go into a light language. And so what I would like to do is I'll have something in mind that I'm going to do, but if you have like a specific transmission that you would like, I want it to be more of a collective one rather than a personal one, so it can reach everyone. But the intention of doing these lives is to get people familiar with light language. And so please share this as much as you can, because I want as many people as possible to get familiar with light language, because light language is an ascension tool that we have at our disposal to be able to activate the coding we need that's necessary for us to move along our path. And so that's the intention of this. So with that, I want to share with all of you that I am going to be starting a light language attunement course. It'll be starting the week of March 24th. And so I'm just going to put the link to sign up for that in the chat here. And that way you can sign up for it if you like. I did do a video for this, for it, and it should have premiered on YouTube just this morning. And so it goes through, it's like a kind of a premiere of the first lesson. And so it just goes through like what light language is, what the course is about. And so it gives you a little bit more information. And so the course is going to be $297 is the cost of the course. It's a 5-week course, and that price is good until March 17th, and then it'll go up to $347. But if you do the early bird special, you also get a free one-on-one session, a 30-minute session with me. So that's like $100 value. So you'll be saving, you'll be getting like $150 value by signing up early. And so I really encourage you to do that. I'm super excited to do this. I did this class 3 times last year, and I loved it. And so I've developed it a little bit more. And so it's going to be set up as on Sundays, you'll be getting the video lesson. And so you'll have all week to watch the video lesson. And then on Thursday, we will be meeting together live. And so then that can be any question, discussion, and practice. And so I'm super excited to be able to offer this and to give everyone this tool to be able to activate their light codes. So I hope you take advantage of that, and I'll be continually talking about that throughout this. So one of the questions that came up this week was, I've heard this, I've gotten this question quite a few different times, and it's, do you understand what you are saying when I speak light language? Let me grab a drink of water. I got cacao tea. It's wonderful. If you want to know a good place to get cacao tea, just let me know and I'll send you a link. Yum, yum. Okay. So the question was, do you know what you're saying when you speak light language? And I wanted to expand on this a little bit because it's a little bit more complicated than either yes or no, because it's yes and no. And so, yes, I know the intention behind it and what it is activating when I'm speaking it, and no, there isn't a direct translation. So because it's an energetic language, and when I'm channeling light language, it can come from a multiple different sources, and so it can come from different galactic spaces, from different channeling the light codes from different planetary systems, different languages, ancient languages of the earth, like Atlantean, Lumarian. There you can channel in with fairies and dragons, and so there's a wide variety, and it depends upon what needs to come through. And so so there isn't a direct translation. Oftentimes, though, when I am speaking light language, channeled information does come through, and then I'm able to give more detail or background with that. So let me know, give me a thumbs up if that makes sense, if you want a little bit more clarity. And also write in the comments if there's collectively something that maybe you're thinking that you'd like the light codes to activate. And so I'll just speak super quickly about what light language is. And so, like I was saying, light language is an energetic frequency that as the speaker is speaking it, it is bringing forth light code activation. So it's activating light codes in your system. We have these dormant light codes within our DNA. So we have our carbon-based structure of our DNA, and we also have a crystalline-based structure of our DNA. And I've heard anywhere from 12 on up different strands of DNA. Me personally, I've had information that there's at least 22. So, but there's these strands of our DNA that aren't activated, that they are dormant. And as we're moving into this new Earth space, so that we can move forth along our path and do what it is that we have come here to do on this Earth at this time. And so with that, that's why I really want everyone to be able to take this light language attunement course to begin to speak their own language, their own light language, because it's just going to further assist you along your path. So I'm just going to give you guys a second. Does anyone have anything that they want, questions, or an activation that they're looking for? Hi, Jason. I didn't see you there. Okay, so Courtney, today's portal, what will it bring? Okay. Yes, yeah. I knew what you were talking about. The 222 portal. So this is my understanding of, like when we're doing, like 2211, 111, 1111, 1212, the 3344, those different portals, really is what we're doing is we're working with the energy frequency of the numbers combined together. And so it's not so much that, so it tends to be like when there's double or triple of the same number that it's amplified. And it's what's really cool is that because there's been millennia of people working with the different frequencies, like the moon frequencies, the new moon, the full moon, the different moon phases, the different equinoxes and solstices, and then the different, like 2288, 1111, those different things, is that we're getting to this point now where it almost isn't going to, I don't want to say matter, but the intensity of those portals we're going to be able to experience at any time, that we don't need to wait for these specific dates in order for portals to open. They're actually opened. So if you think about, now when you hear about new moon or full moon manifestations, is that there's all that information out that the frequency or the opening or the power of it is actually 3 days before the new moon, 3 days after. So there's like this week-long period. And the reason that is happening is because collectively there's so many people tapping into that frequency that it's expanding, that those portals or those time periods to be able to expand our consciousness are opening up wider. And so it's almost like it's not going to matter the date, the time, and it really actually doesn't, the date and time. We can open and enter into these activations at any moment. We don't have to wait for specific time periods. So so that's just something for you guys to think about. Hi, Stacy. Okay, so actually, Courtney, is what I'm going to do is, as I'm speaking, I'm going to bring forth the light codes that are coming forward during this 222. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to take a moment to just get into my space. When I speak light language, just allow yourself to close your eyes, get in a comfortable position, and just receive it in, however it is that you want to receive it in. And so allow the light codes, it's almost like, it depends. Sometimes you might experience them kind of filtering through your crown, and sometimes you might experience them filtering up through your perineum, so coming up from the crystalline core of the earth, or sometimes feels like they're more coming down from the universal grid system into your system. But just allow it to be however it is, because everybody's going to experience it a little bit differently, and there's no right or wrong. There's no correct way to experience this. And so you may experience some new insights. You may see colors. Oh, is it cutting out? It's for people. So let me know if it is cutting out for you guys. So like I was saying, allow yourself to receive it however it is. There's no right or wrong. Emotions might come up, images, colors, sensations. And as I'm doing this, I would love for you guys to type in the comments anything that you're experiencing, or any questions that may arise as I am speaking this. Okay, so I'm just going to begin now. So the intention is collectively to bring forth the activation, the transmission needed for this beautiful time of this 222 portal. Poha nashanamoko shikimakahara shakona hiki. Oshnamaha o korashamoko makashi. Ola shana kona makara shakoma kishikinako. Oshnamahi korashamakara shanamoko hohashi. Podadashna makashna mahokoshnashi nako abaka. Oshnama kishabaha hedabokoshnaki. Oshnamaharako naharapokoshna shikieko. Ora bakashno shinamoku na shinikoha. Ekanamahi no ko shinikimoho shaka harako. Ola shamoku makashiki ko shnaka. Arakoshnaka namboku bakiri kashiniahi. Makoshna hina moko shika bakeshika no ko naha. Oshnamaki na kashnoko baka. Arakoshna shinko nuko makara shiniko ashikia gora. Ora shinamako shinamaha kashikia moko shahaka. Ora kashnimoko makara shiniko shiniko adakashiniko. Mokoshna ha kashini anahomoko adakara shinokoshna. Oshna moko balashikina ko nakashina karashoko. Ola shamakoshnikini bokoshnaha. Ishinimoko ashina karashinimoko. Ala shakaradashno shakumahiki. Ashina kona harabakashno koshnahaka. Ina koshnaha. Ina koshniko maha kosh. Kalashinimuko makashiniko shinikaha. Akareko mahi. Kushnama kushnaki dashnima korash kide kushnaha. Makoshna ini kuna shinamaha doshna koshna kahika dashinamoko. Ula shibokushna hiki ishnamaha. Ishnamaha koradashno mahiko alashikiado. Oshnamaha inamoaki. Makashinaka oshnaki ushnamakaraboko shnikinamako lashiniku arakoshni tukushnaha o takashno kashnishiniki umaka ushnaku ashiki anakarabokoshna oshanaki abakarako Ula shiniko maki Ikarakushnaha maka shakomaki. Irabokushnaka ishnamako bakishiniko ashinikonaha. Adakushnakati pushnaha. Umakishiniko makara shaka. Oshnamako hashiki. Ushnamakara shanako pakaradashiniko mahikiako. Oshnimiha. Oshnimihina hanako shakiakoshna makarako. Ulashiniko bakahashiki. Oshna hakina mako. Ora shanamokoshna kina kushna ha. Ushnamahu lashikia doko. Ala shanamako shanako shiki. Umaki adaka. Ala shano pushna hiki. Ora bakashno koshni shikina koshna hana. Oshnamoko shiki adala shakaha. Oshnamaka. Oshnamakana koshna hiharaka. Oranashi. Oranashi no ko bakirada. Shuka, shuka. Okomahi na shinako kashako bakushnaki. Okarashiko bakushnaka. Arakushnaki nimoko ashikinako shikiakara gadokoshnaka. Ikrabukuana kinakoshna kirashiku baka hargora. Orakushna kirishiniko maki. Aragora shinako arakarashi pokushna. Ushna makora kushnikia karajako bakara kashni. Ushna makara godo ashiki. Urabukushna kida bakara shiniko dakara ko makirikia daha. Okarabuku ho shakabakara naku adakara shiniko namaki. Udakona karadeshno koshnikia makaha. Okara konoshniki nakora dakana karadishniko maki. Ukarabako harakashiniku akadeshinimukora karar. Okarabaka ina uashaka ubakira kushne karabokara kereshiniku ubakara korashinikonaka. Akarabokora shiki. Dakanakora shanamako bakadakoshnaki. Ala Dakota Vaki. Shanamohoha Shiki. Shanamohoha Shakino Koshna Haki. Pokoda Koshnaha. Shadamokoshno Koshna Shakanamokoshniki. Just allow yourself to sit in the presence of the transmission that came through, allowing to just absorb into your physical form, into your cells and tissues, your muscles, your organs, connecting in through your heart space. And as you move through the portal of this day with a frequency of 222, just observe, be gentle with yourself. Allow the experience to unfold with curiosity, the wonder of a child. Whenever you're ready, you can come out of your experience. And I'd love to hear any feedback. And please let me know if this cut out a lot. I want to fix that if that's what's happening. Okay, Courtney, I need to figure out if it's on my end or your end. But whenever it's on my end, it usually says my bandwidth or something is low, and I haven't seen that come up. Okay. So as I was speaking, there are three different channels that were coming through. The first one, honestly, I don't know the exact name of it. So that one comes through a lot for me. It's like my language, if that makes sense. It's like from kind of like my planet of origin. And whenever I've communicated and kind of trying to get like where that is, I always get it's out there, and I never get like a specific name. It's like past this galactic system, I guess. And so that's what that was. The other one was an ancient language of this earth, and so it was like the earth herself was speaking in the light codes. And the last one was very much, it's like kind of an Octurian language that was coming through. And so that's what was, as far as the coding that was needing to come through me to you at this time. That's where it was coming from. And it was just a lot. So like your experience for today is going to be is going to be exactly what it needs to be for you. And so I can't give you like specifics like what today is going to bring, or like the portal, because this portal opening actually is going to bring forth for you what it is that you need to take your next steps. And so allow yourself just to be observant today of any insights or quick little downloads that you get. And I think that's it. And so thank you so much for joining me, and blessings to all of you. And I can't wait to be able to do this next week. And please let me know if this kept cutting out for all of you so I can get that fixed. I'll see you next week. Or please check out any of my videos, and please share this as much as possible. I want to get this out to everyone that I possibly can.